processional of the 18th Fall Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair Jeanette Maniello, bearing the University Mace, a traditional symbol of authority. Her honor guard includes Savannah Rogers, the Associated Students of Washington State University President, and Amir Gilmore, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association. Today's ceremony recognizes students from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, with 82 undergraduates, 5 masters, and 12 doctoral graduates. The College of Arts and Sciences, with 200 undergraduates, 9 masters, and 3 doctoral graduates. The Carson College of Business, with 125 undergraduates, 3 masters, and 28 Master of Business Administration professional degree candidates. The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, with 36 undergraduates and 9 masters. The College of Education, with 45 undergraduates, 3 masters, and 9 doctoral graduates. The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, with 118 undergraduates, 12 masters, and 18 doctoral graduates. The Elson S. Floyd College of Medicine, with 1 master's candidate. The College of Nursing, with 63 undergraduates, 2 masters, and 1 doctoral graduate. All are non-Pullman campus students. The College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, with 1 doctoral graduate. And the College of Veterinary Medicine, with 13 undergraduates and 2 doctoral graduates. There are a total of 690 undergraduates, 28 professional degrees, 44 masters, and 50 doctoral students, representing 122 different degree fields of study. 104 students received their graduates online through the global campus. An additional 92 are from other WSU campuses, and 8 will be commissioned as officers in the armed forces. All will be Cougar alums. Now entering the President's Platform Party, made up of Washington State University administration, leaders, and our university's governing bodies, college deans, vice presidents, regents, and special guests. Stephanie Rink, Chair, Administrative Professional Advisory Council. Ashley McMillan, President, Alumni Association. Sean McAndrew, Captain, United States Navy. Sandy Carollo, Associate Dean, College of Nursing. Lisa Gloss, Interim Dean, Graduate School. Chip Hunter, Dean, Carson College of Business. Matthew Jockers, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Catherine Meyer, Associate Dean, College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Bruce Pinkleton, Dean, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. David Field, Associate Dean, Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. Brian Slinker, Dean, College of Veterinary Medicine. Michael Trevisan, Dean, College of Education. Andre Dennis Wright, Dean, College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences. David Saleh, Vice President, Academic Outreach and Innovation. Mary Jo Gonzalez, Vice President, Student Affairs. Christopher Keene, Vice President, Research. Phil Weiler, Vice President, Marketing and Communications. Jordan Frost, Student Regent. Brett Blankenship, Regent Vice Chair. James Cook, Honorary Degree Recipient. Daniel Bernardo, Provost and Executive Vice President. And Kirk Schultz, President, Washington State University. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem, which will be led by Julianne Wick, Associate Professor, School of Music. We ask that all gentlemen please remove your caps, and college sign bearers, please lower your signs. Please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University alma mater, Washington, My Washington. We will be led by vocal performance major Theo Minka.
Washington, my Washington, the crimson and the gray. 'Tis the songs of memory that we sing today. When the sad hours come to you and sorrows round to play, just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray. Just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray.
WSU family and friends, you may now be seated. And now, Dr. Kirk Schultz, President of Washington State University.
Good morning. Seems like everybody's just still waking up a little bit this morning. So as each of our speakers come up, we'll end each speech with a nice hearty Go Cougs. So let's get practicing just a little bit this morning. On the count of three, let's get a Go Cougs. 1, 2, 3. Not bad, not bad. This is not the University of Washington's graduation ceremony, so let's try it one more time. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Much better, thank you. I think they heard that in San Antonio, so awesome. As president of Washington State University, I would like to welcome the final graduating class of 2018 to the 18th annual Fall Commencement ceremony, and thank you all for attending this truly joyful occasion. What a great time to be a Coug. Yeah, you can clap for that. Awesome. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of this great university. Today, we recognize the commitment our graduates have made to the betterment of themselves and our world. In addition to the students' personal efforts, there are many others who have played major roles in these women and men attaining their academic goals. To honor these individuals, including those who could not be here, I ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me great pleasure to ask the Regent Vice Chair, Brett Blankenship, to the podium. Regent Blankenship.
Thank you, President Schultz. Well, hello and welcome. It is indeed a great day to be a Coug, great time to be a Coug, great time to have the honor of being on the Board of Regents. And what an honor to be with you today to celebrate all of your success at Washington State University. Please allow me to introduce one other regent here today. One of the regents comes from the student body. We call him a student regent, but I never liked that name because it implies he's studying to be a regent. He is a regent, and he's a master's candidate, comes to us from Kent, Washington, was last year's president of the Associated Students at Washington State University. Please welcome Regent Jordan Frost. Thank you, Jordan. And I'll say a few messages to the new graduates. You undoubtedly have received much advice about the next steps in your life this momentous day, and I want to offer you just a few words from American writer George Saunders. Words that echo the ethos of the Cougar spirit that drives this great university. Err, if you err, in the direction of kindness. Do those things that incline you toward the big questions, and avoid the things that reduce you that make you trivial. That luminous part of you that exists beyond personality, your soul, if you will, is as bright and shining as any that ever has been. As bright as Shakespeare's, bright as Gandhi's, bright as Mother Teresa's. Clear away everything that keeps you separate from that secret luminous place. Believe it exists, come to know it better, nurture it, and share its fruits tirelessly. But let me share what that means to me. It means that every one of you has just as much potential as Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Shakespeare. But what differentiates you from them, or where they are now? And it's what I take to mean a pathway of meaning. They found meaning in their work. They found meaning in what they are doing. That's what creates passion for you to reach your full potential. As those great names I just mentioned, each one of you could be a Gandhi. As an example of that, I just introduced Regent Frost. He's in the teaching profession. Well, to some people, teaching is just a job. But he's found a pathway of meaning when he shares his experiences to me, because he knows he's not just teaching, he's affecting people's lives. He's on a pathway to meaning. We're going to honor R. James Cook with an honorary doctorate later. That makes your ceremony very special. But he found a pathway of meaning doing research on cereal root diseases here in the Palouse. And that affected me personally, because I make my living growing cereal grains on the edge of the Palouse. But he found meaning because he was out in the fields with growers like me. And the end result of that wasn't just fantastic research. It was making a better product for our region, growing the economy for hundreds and thousands of growers. And the end result was feeding millions of people around the world. Pathway of meaning. So the old Great Regent has one more assignment for all of you before you graduate. It's finding that pathway of meaning for your own life, and you will have good success. So as President Schultz rejoins us, on behalf of all the Board of the Regents, let me wish you all the best and much success. Thank you all.
A tradition we have at the fall commencement ceremony is to give the newest regent their medallion and recognize their dedication to WSU and the Cougar family. Regent Frost, will you please join us at the podium? Regent Blankenship, you get to come back up. It's a great honor to present this Regent's Medallion to you, Jordan, the newest member of the board. Please join me in recognizing our Regents and the important role they play in guiding our university. Congratulations, well deserved. Thank you. Commencement is always a special event, but behind every student is an important supporting cast. Would all WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here today please stand? These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a particularly important role in the collegiate life of the graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and their colleagues is of the utmost importance to the university. Let's recognize all of these employees and thank them for their contributions to the success of our graduates and to Washington State University. Please join me in a round of applause. You may be seated. It's obvious by the attendance here today that these graduates have a lot of support from outside WSU as well. This is the participation part of our ceremony for parents and everybody else, so listen carefully. Would all the Cougar moms please stand and be recognized? Cougar grandmothers and great-grandmothers, please stand. Would Cougar dads, Cougar grandfathers, great-grandfathers, please stand. Cougar husbands, wives, and partners, other family members, including children, please stand. If there are any Huskies in the house, feel free to stand. Please join us. Big round of applause. Thank you. Graduates, thank all these folks for their help. You may be seated. I join everyone here today in celebrating today's graduates. We are proud of each and every one of you. Now I turn the program over to Dr. Daniel Bernardo, Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University. Provost Bernardo.
Well, thank you. To welcome the final class of 2018, I am pleased to introduce Amir Gilmore, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, Savannah Rogers, your President of the Associated Students of Washington State University, and Ashley McMillan, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Amir. There he is.
Right. Hello and welcome. So, as an educator and a scholar, it's moments like this that I truly treasure. A moment where all the evenings in the lab, all the years studying, all the papers you have written, all the classes you have taken have finally paid off. A moment where you can think about all the challenges that were presented in front of you and be happy how you met those challenges and persevered. A moment where all of your hard work and sacrifices can be recognized in the people that you cherish the most. So yes, it's my extreme pleasure to stand here amongst all the graduate professional students that are receiving their degrees today. It may not feel like it, but I hope that you know that you are all experts in your respective fields. You are a part of a special group that has chosen to spend the last 10 plus years in academia so that you may solve the problems of the now and of the future. You will go on to guide cutting-edge research, you will advance life-saving technology, you will fight for social justice causes, and you will contribute to the global community. While this could be the end of school for most of you, as an educator, this better not be the end of your education. A degree is not a means to the end, but a start of a new beginning. With this new beginning and your newly developed skills and leadership, I implore you to give back, create access and opportunities for those coming behind you, and give back to those that have invested so much into you. For myself and others, that is the Coug way. As I begin to close, I have 2 notes. To the undergraduates, thank you for your spirit, your enthusiasm, and your hard work and commitment to learn alongside of us. Day in and day out, they embody the Coug spirit that I've always heard so much about when I was applying to WSU. Moreover, I like to say shout out to all my pre-service teachers that are graduating and walking today. Yes, especially my 467 people. I love them so much. To my graduate and professional students, your work and your efforts are and will continue to be meaningful and impactful to this great institution. You have paved the way for the next group and continue to make meaningful contributions. I am proud of you, our student government is proud of you, and Washington State University is proud of you. Go Cougs.
Sorry, I'm short. Well, good morning. My name is Savannah Rogers, and it has been an honor to serve as your student body president these past 7 months, and a privilege to speak with you all here today. I want to begin by saying thank you. Thank you for inspiring me, for pushing me to be better and to do better, as well as a special thank you to Emma, Kaylee, and Andrew. I am thankful for you all, and I am so proud of your accomplishment today. We all come together for commencement, a day usually seen as an ending. Yet, commencement at its simplest form is a beginning or a start. Classes may end, but your journey as a lifelong learner only starts today. As you enter into the unknowns of the world, never lose your curiosity or the drive that got you out of bed and to your 8 a.m. classes on most days. Your time as an active member of your fraternity or sorority, club member or intramural star has come to a close. However, the bonds you have made, the relationships built, those ties are not severed. And your time as a Washington State Coug, that will never end. Most importantly, your work has only just begun. I believe Cougs can and will change the world. This belief derives from witnessing the small acts of love Cougs do each and every day for one another that culminate into something bigger than ourselves. It's simple, but it's holding the door open behind you and looking back every time when you're walking into Todd or the Cub to make sure if the person is behind you, they don't have to open and hold that very hard to open door. Or sharing those French fries with the random student next to you during game day in Martin Stadium because you know they're just as hungry and cold as you are. It is our love for one another that translates into those small acts of kindness accumulating in large-scale change. We may not be Alabama in football or Harvard in academics, but there is truly something special about being a Coug, something almost indescribable. My hope and wish for you all today is to continue to be that Coug, to love those who you come into contact with, and to fight fiercely for what you believe in. Never settle and never believe you are not good enough. While these past 4 years, or more or less, at WSU have been amazing, they are not the best years of your life. That time is only to come. Congratulations, fall class of 2018. You did it, and as always, go Cougs. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2018. It is my honor to be among the first to welcome you to the Cougar Alumni family, a family that is 200,000 strong. As president of the WSU Alumni Association, I encourage you to use this vast Cougar network to help you in your career and personal pursuits. You will be pleasantly surprised to find out just how much Cougar alumni want to help you succeed. The Alumni Association has 53 chapters and clubs across the United States, making it easy to connect and stay connected to your fellow Cougars wherever you go. We invite you to visit your Alumni Center, which is open today until 2 p.m. Bring your family and friends and visit with fellow Cougs, grads, and alumni. Ring the victory bell to celebrate your victory and take advantage of the terrific photo opportunities that the Alumni Center offers. Once again, congratulations and go Cougs!
Well, thank you, Amir, Savannah, and Ashley. And Savannah, we'll take that shot at Alabama. WSU is proud of the success of our students. Those carrying the college gonfalons or stage banners are outstanding students chosen by their respective colleges for their scholastic or academic achievements and their dedication and inspiration to their class. Please stand and remain standing when your name is called. From the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, Madeline Nichols with a Bachelor of Science in Viticulture and Enology. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Kayla Rhodes receiving a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Amanda Skersey from the Carson College of Business, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration Accounting. Sana Wright from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Strategic Communication, Advertising, and Public Relations. And from the College of Education with a Bachelor of Arts in Sports Management, Mary Beth Bray. From the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, Daniel Richer, receiving a Bachelor of Science in mechanical engineering. And because there were 2 students with a 4.0, joining him, Kelly Sindelar, receiving her Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Emma Darlene, representing the Honors College, is receiving her Bachelor of Science in Biology. From the College of Nursing, Christopher Liss, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And finally, Olivia Dietrich from the College of Veterinary Medicine, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Microbiology. Congratulations to each and every one of you. We are proud of you and your outstanding achievements. A round of applause for these outstanding students. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the honor cords, medallions, and stoles worn by many of the graduating seniors. These symbols represent high academic achievement and membership with various prestigious academic organizations and groups. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance are wearing WSU's custom honor cord of course, crimson and gray. Would the scholarship recipients, President's Honor Roll students, graduate of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any national honor societies, please stand and remain standing. While we recognize others in this great class and remain standing, please hold your applause until the end of the next set of introductions. Would any student who is the first university graduate in your family please stand? Students receiving 2 or more degrees, please stand and remain standing. Any student who served in our nation's armed forces, please stand. Students receiving their degree through the WSU Global Campus, please stand. And any student that grew up outside the United States, please stand. And any student that is willing to admit there may be just one class they did not actually get to, please stand. I think we have just about everybody standing now. If not, students, please stand. Everyone, a round of applause for all of our graduates. Thank you, well done, and a great job to all of you. Now you may be seated. For the commissioning of the ROTC officer candidates, it is an honor to introduce Captain Sean McAndrew, Commanding Officer, United States Navy.
Will the individuals designated for appointment as commissioned officers in the Armed Forces of the United States please stand? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the Armed Forces of the United States, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Members of the Board of Regents, President Schultz, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a distinct privilege for me to present the newest officer leadership of your armed forces.
Honorary degrees recognize those who have made profound, enduring contributions to scholarship, culture, and the quality of life for society. Recipients are persons of great integrity, reflecting on the values of our institution. Today, we are honoring Dr. James Cook with this prestigious award. Jim is one of the giants of agricultural science. During his 40-year career at Washington State University, he revolutionized how agriculture approaches crop productivity and disease management, improving farmland for future generations. Among many other honors, Jim was elected in 1993 to the National Academy of Sciences, one of the nation's highest honors in the scientific field. Let's take a look at this brief video to learn more about our honorary degree recipient.
Where would WSU's program be without Dr. Cook? It's hard to imagine the program without him and the contributions that he has made.
There's just very few plant pathologists that have the impact that Jim has.
Root diseases, water relations, biological control, tillage practices. He's had his hand in all of those areas.
His gift was that he could make complicated science simple. You didn't have to have a huge education in order to understand what he was talking about because he could put it in your language.
The contributions he's made has really changed how cereal grains are grown in our region.
I grew up on a farm in northwestern Minnesota, just over the border from North Dakota. My dad needed me at a very young age. He used to say that a man and a boy can do the same work as two men, and I was the boy.
He was a farm kid. He grew up as a farm kid, and he spoke farm language. His ability to communicate to agriculture was really high.
He would be in the field. He would be wearing boots in the mud, whatever. He knew about equipment.
And that's really become kind of a standard for ag research at WSU is close relationships with the farmers.
My job at Pullman was pretty unique, which was to understand and control the root diseases of wheat. The man that hired me said, you can study them all you want, but your job is to control them.
He really showed how important the soil-borne pathogens that are attacking the roots are. But more importantly, he showed that there's not just bad guys in the soil, there's good microbes in there too.
There were so many things we didn't know all about these diseases, and we know about them now, and we know how to eliminate them. because of his work.
He always had an end goal, and that was to improve agriculture, preserving farmland for future generations.
I got involved in no-till because I decided that this is the future.
Jim was really instrumental in getting no-till adopted in the Palouse. He was really Dr. No-till towards the end of his career. Direct seeding's really important in the Palouse area. We have some of the highest rates of erosion in the country.
So we like to say no-till saves soil, toil, and oil.
Your ground becomes porous. All the microorganisms come back. It's filled with earthworms. We have more water now. The water doesn't leave the field just by changing our farming practices.
Jim has always been a person of great vision.
He was just driven in his work. He had a fire in his belly for it, as we say. It's a farm expression.
I inherited Jim's field technician, and it pains me to listen to him talk about how he'd never worked with anybody who could work as hard as Jim. You know, I kind of think I'm kind of a hard worker, but apparently not as hard as Jim.
If there's one legacy that I really want to represent me, it's how to do first-class science in the field.
Having a farm named after you is a pretty big deal. It represents how important Jim is to WSU. It was Jim's vision for future ag research out here. Instead of small plots and little research equipment, it uses regular farm size equipment. Jim's idea was that if it's really going to be an aspirational type of land management, it's got to be something the farmers can do with farmers' equipment.
It was quite humbling, quite thrilling. I knew then that my mark was going to be on that farm into perpetuity.
Jim, once again, I am so proud of you, all of that you have done in your career, all of that you have taught others, and just thanks again for everything.
Congratulations, Jim. You really deserve this.
I congratulate you, Jim, on this award. You're entirely deserving of it. I know that Bev played a big part in this. I want to thank your wife, too. I just feel very privileged to have been your friend all these years, and thank you very much.
I'm going to ask Regent Blankenship, Dr. Jim Cook, and Provost Dan Bernardo to join me at the podium. Yeah, bring him back over. You got your stand right there. Dr. Cook, on behalf of the Board of Regents and Washington State University, we proudly present you with this honorary doctorate degree in recognition of your lifetime achievements and enduring contributions to agricultural science. Please join me in a big round of applause. Look out there, right here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, go ahead, you can. Jim, thank you for your selfless endeavors and support of the greater good. Please join me once again in recognizing Dr. James Cook on this truly momentous occasion. Thank you. Dan, you're up. Here.
For those graduating today, their families and friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event out of courtesy and respect for all those we honor today. Thank you for your consideration. The candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by Lisa Gloss, Interim Dean of the Graduate School.
Will the candidates for advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when your group is called? Doctor of Education, Doctor of Nursing Practice, Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Architecture, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Master of Nursing, Master of Science, Master in Teaching, and Professional Science Masters. President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the graduate degrees as announced. You may be seated.
The College of Agricultural and Natural Resource Sciences, presented by Dean Andre Wright.
Will the candidates from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences please stand? President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Arts and Sciences, presented by Dean Matthew Jockers.
Will the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to baccalaureate degrees. You may be seated.
The Carson College of Business, presented by Dean Chip Hunter.
Will the professional degree candidates for the Carson College of Business, Master of Business Administration, please stand? And will our undergraduates, the baccalaureate degree candidates for the Carson College of Business, please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the degrees announced. You may be seated.
The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, presented by Dean Bruce Pinkleton.
Will the candidates from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication please stand? President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Education, presented by Dean Michael Trevison.
Will the candidates from the College of Education please stand? Okay, President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, not presented by Dean Mary Rezac, presented by Associate Dean Dave Fields.
Will the candidates from the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Nursing, presented by Associate Dean Sandy Carollo.
Will the candidates from the College of Nursing please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Veterinary Medicine, presented by Dean Brian Slinker.
Will the candidates from the College of Veterinary Medicine please stand? President Schultz, it is my pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the baccalaureate degree for which you have been recommended with all its privileges and obligations. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Education, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Philosophy degrees please come forward? Names will be announced by Susan Gill, Associate Professor, Accounting Department, Carson College of Business, and Stephen Steer, Director, School of Politics, Philosophy, and Public Affairs from the College of Arts and Sciences. Diplomas will be presented by Graduate School Interim Dean Lisa Gloss and Associate Dean Lori Karras.
Pak Sing Choi, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professors Ana Espinola Arredondo and Felix Munoz Garcia.
Thibaut Lacrevian, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor James Brozick.
Timothy Nedrow, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Michael Brady.
Genesee Temple, Doctor of Philosophy, Counseling Psychology, hooded by Professor Arid Barbash.
Jidong Dro, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering, hooded by Professor Pizhong Chow.
Sherry Kraft, Doctor of Philosophy, Counseling Psychology, hooded by Professor Phyllis Erdman.
Zhao Chen, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering, hooded by Professor Somaya Nasiri.
Kanwar Deepson, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop Science, hooded by Professor Kulvinder Gill.
Malena Rongalov, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering, hooded by Professor Somaya Nasiri.
Nurul Amin, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop and Soil Sciences, hooded by Professor Rebecca McGee.
Sherwin Haji Amini, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Behruz Shirazi.
Catherine Perry, Doctor of Philosophy, History, hooded by Professor Ray Sun.
Samaine Amini, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Diane Cook.
Raed Elsewhere, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Linda Mabry.
Bei Ping, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Diane Cook.
Saeed Abdullah Sharokni, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Tom Salisbury.
Yu Chao Ma, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Hassan Ghazamzadeh.
Anna Karen Rue, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professors Tom Salisbury and Yulia Ardasheva.
Krishnajan Guba Ravikumar, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Anurag Srivastawa.
Shui Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Yulia Ardasheva.
Ramyar Saidi, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Asifa Gebramedhin.
Sean Dotson, Doctor of Education, hooded by Professor Yulia Ardasheva.
Ibrahim Razai, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Mani Vankata Subramanian.
Taring Mugole, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science, hooded by Professor David Field.
Dongjin Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Partha Pandey.
Jean Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science, hooded by Professor Jinwen Zhang.
Mia May Kiamko, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Haluk Bayanal.
Kevin Simmons, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science, hooded by Professor Jinwen Zhang.
Seychil Tutar, Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering Science, hooded by Professor Haluk Bayanal.
Ning Zhu, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Keizhen Li.
Thu Li, Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering Science, hooded by Professor Anita Vasavada.
Chin Shi Shu, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science, hooded by Professor Keizhen Li.
Jason Durfee, Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering Science, hooded by Professor Prashanta Dutta.
Sarah Pooler, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics and Science Education, hooded by Professor Tariq Akmal.
Matthew Jones, Doctor of Philosophy, Entomology, hooded by Professor William Snyder.
Jesse Arneson, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Biosciences, hooded by Professor Erica Offerdahl.
Bonjay Gu, Doctor of Philosophy, Food Science, hooded by Professor Jairish Gyanjal.
Sarah De Solja Janata Dumit, Doctor of Philosophy, Pharmaceutical Sciences, hooded by Professor Sergei Tolmachev.
Lena Sheng, Doctor of Philosophy, Food Science, hooded by Professor Meijun Zhu.
Liu Liu, Doctor of Philosophy, Plant Pathology, hooded by Professor Xiaomin Cheng.
Feiruz Boujidel, Doctor of Philosophy, Horticulture, hooded by Professor Richard Koenig.
Kimberly Lackey, Doctor of Philosophy, Zoology, hooded by Professor Shelley McGuire.
Yogesh Mehta, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor Cecilia Richards.
Veronica Hopwood, Doctor of Philosophy, Prevention Science, hooded by Professor Thomas Power.
Priham Mohapatra, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor Lloyd Smith.
Foaz Al-Hussein, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Professor Don McMahon.
Xiaoyue Chen, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor David Gang.
Jamila Bohaliga, Doctor of Philosophy, Veterinary Science, Immunology, and Infectious Diseases, hooded by Professor David Prier.
Jordan Zager, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor Marcus Lang.
Doctoral graduates, please be seated. Will the candidates for master's degrees and Masters of Business Administration degrees please come forward? Diplomas will be presented by Graduate School Deans Gloss and Karras and Dean Chip Hunter from the Carson College of Business.
Jacob Lamke, Master of Science, Crop Science.
Valerie Cheaton, Master of Science, Mathematics.
Elizabeth Dotson, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Jessica Beck, Master of Arts, Communication.
Mary Miller, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Brenda Kinzinger, Master of Arts, Communication.
Michaela Mize, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Chelsea Prue, Master of Arts, Communication.
Brian Vanderhoff, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Stephanie Overgaard, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Alex Wilson, Master of Science, Civil Engineering.
Stephanie Grivoy, Master in Teaching, Elementary.
Kyle Conrad, Master of Science, Civil Engineering.
Silamawit Yatida, Master of Arts, Educational Leadership.
Kiva Rowlands, Master of Science, Civil Engineering.
Chantel Theodore, Master of Business Administration.
Maria Elisa Lara, Master of Science, Civil Engineering.
Khalid Osman, Master of Business Administration.
Herman Valderrama, Master of Science, Engineering.
Anthony DeMont Smith, Master of Business Administration.
Sophie Dumit, Master of Arts, Communication.
Kyle Windhorn, Master of Business Administration.
David Johnson, Master of Arts, Communication.
Saif Sultan, Master of Business Administration.
Michaela Upson, Master of Arts, Communication.
Tatiana Kwanli, Master of Business Administration.
Susan Fine, Master of Education and Educational Psychology.
Jennifer Jang, Master of Arts Communication.
Ashley Moon, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Travis Street, Master of Business Administration.
Ryan Schumacher, Master of Science, Food Science.
Brandon Sebelius, Master of Business Administration.
Eleanor Dizon, Master of Science, Prevention Science.
Danielle Barber, Master of Business Administration.
Yuhi Yi, Master of Arts in Music.
Landon Cole, Master of Business Administration.
Jillian Morrison, Master of Science, Mathematics.
James Foote, Master of Business Administration.
Maria Kruger, Master of Science, Animal Sciences.
Brittany Post, Master of Business Administration.
Jenny Voss, Master of Science, Chemical Engineering.
Timothy Schiller, Master of Business Administration.
Stefan Leiba, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Turner McCulley, Master of Business Administration.
Jae-hee Kwok, Master of Science, Agriculture.
Kara Cox, Master of Business Administration.
Amy Johnson, Master of Arts, History.
Tyler Watkins, Master of Business Administration.
Susmitra Dasmapatra, Master of Science, Material Science and Engineering.
Jennifer Gray, Master of Business Administration.
Janine Garner, Masters of Nursing.
Janelle Grimm, Master of Business Administration.
Cody Yoder, Master of Accounting.
Jeffrey Baker, Master of Business Administration.
Emma Smith, Master of Accounting.
Wynn Seymour, Master of Business Administration.
Wenli Wei, Master of Accounting.
Hyuk Kwan, Master of Business Administration.
Colette DeVries, Master of Nursing.
Bethany Kongizer, Master of Business Administration.
Alicia O'Kelly, Master of Strategic Communications.
Shayla Ebrick, Master of Business Administration.
Kayvon Sassani, Master of Science, Computer Science.
Max Harris, Master of Business Administration.
Christopher Knox, Master of Science, Electrical Engineering.
Tyler Stumpf, Master of Business Administration.
Adrian Wall, Master of Health Policy and Administration.
Keelan Shand, Master of Business Administration.
Pratik Gupta, Master of Business Administration.
Presented on the right or south side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates for the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, the College of Education, the College of Nursing, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, and the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. Presented on the left or north side of the Coliseum will be the candidates for the College of Veterinary Medicine, the College of Arts and Sciences, and the Carson College of Business. Will the undergraduate degree candidates please come forward?
Alex Lyle.
Christy Hansen.
Colin Householder.
Desiree Wagner,
Danica Campos,
Sydney Davis,
Nolan Worth,
Tommy Lofgren,
Thomas Schenk,
Ajani Davis,
Wade Troutman,
Jonathan Villanueva,
Dakota Oberding,
Elaine Kizon,
Alicia Booch,
Timothy Alves,
Rachel Weeks,
Nada Gul,
Lorenzo Churapa,
Jenna Millett,
Charles Law,
Megan Messer,
Rachel Burkhart,
Jessica Mannard,
Solange Donoso,
Leli Kabidi,
Kayleen Fredrickson,
Elizabeth Cairns,
Ransom Satterley,
Shima Anyukwu,
Megan Rainey,
William Stowinski,
Elizabeth Paskowski,
Olivia Dietrich,
Taylor Swick,
Nathan Lewis,
Madison Lindsay,
Celeste Gray,
Emily Suarez,
Danielle Sewell,
Evan Herbert,
Michaela Howerton,
Manuel Frias,
Mattia Sekulik,
Aspen Durand,
Ian Kinney,
Alexander Ashton,
Pedro Orozco,
Yeon Park,
Angela Snarsky,
Madeline Nichols,
Beum-Sue Park,
Sydney Yoker,
Bastian Stark,
Ashley Dana,
Abby Pondelik,
Bethany Ricci,
Curtis Trammell,
Sunjing Hong,
Haley Rowe,
Marisa Sanchez,
Danielle Bazuli,
Teresa Hanna,
Samantha Wigman,
Emily Rupp,
Nicholas Kelly,
Ryan Gehring,
Elizabeth Baker,
Anthony Gassman,
Caitlin Burmeister,
Cynthia Luna,
Annika Philipp,
Jessica Galvin,
Kayla Rhodes,
Jamie Adams,
Carissa Reimer,
William Rockus,
Calvin Franklin,
Alexandria Lobos,
Brandon Cantu,
Dasha Porter,
Hunter Benton,
Brianna Wright,
Victoria Vecina,
Francisco Sarmiento Torres,
Christine Long,
Hayden Burglar,
Quinlan Whitman,
Kelsey Weeks,
Emily Kennel,
Cole Tipton,
Kaylee Williams,
Cody Wolf,
Sydney Aaron Phelps Burris,
Paige Campbell,
Alexandria Bronson,
Ashley Thamert,
Kyle Tucker,
Chad McPherson,
Satori Alexis Donahue Lee,
Tanner Therin,
Yesenia Baragin,
Tanner Moseson,
Alejandra Sanchez,
David Staley,
Christina Langley,
Miles Love,
Emma Cordray,
Bailey Starbuck,
Colton LaBute,
Abby McKay,
Emma Darlene,
Evan Anderson,
Sarah Richards,
Dustin Watts,
Peyton Wall,
Catherine Templeton,
Miranda Corneal,
Jackson Boyd,
Ji-Kun Lee,
Amanda Palin,
Rebecca Oler,
McCall Daniels,
Yaya Aldoshan,
Caitlin Judson,
Wynn Miller,
Hannah Fugman,
Virginia Ross,
Samantha Huss,
Passionate Roundtree,
Austin Reeder,
Kira Walters,
Janelle Earlscourt,
Bryson Roberts,
Nicholas Kissler,
Sarah Champion,
Kelly Goodrich,
Ariana Barela,
Mary Schneider,
Megan Carney,
Malik Johnson,
Amanda Marquez,
Jacob Williams,
Ashton Jones,
Michael Beechamp,
Kayla Brown,
Tanner Salmon,
Aranza Rivera Gagiola,
David Gunkel,
Sierra Till,
Lazy Osmondito,
Ahmed Zaher,
Shelby Vasquez,
AJ Smith,
Nicholas Stelzner,
Pedro Trejo,
Constantia Yang Itoholin,
Joshua Murphy,
Brandon Byer,
Cassidy Coran,
Luis Magana,
McKenna Coxey,
Abigail Burke,
Aaron Caprell,
Abigail Grisel,
Alessandra Rivas,
Eilena Brewer,
Yvette Herrero,
Catherine Crow,
Chance Coleman,
John Kranz,
Taylor Delval,
Yasika Villegas,
Sue Ruff Nelson,
Deshaun Booker,
Taylor Five,
Nathan Lewis,
Kaina Hobson,
Jioe Zhang,
Ryan Ramsauer,
Michael Romero,
Colby Walker,
Jesus Perez,
Alex Gratzer,
Hunter Hartley,
Marina Prickett,
Justin Moore,
Mia Freidenberg,
Taylor Redmond,
Kurti Huriharan,
Miranda Holt,
Marie Arsayo,
Peyton Deneen,
Christopher Helly,
Caitlin Lilberg,
Corday McAfee,
Briar Atkinson,
Kent Ustanik,
Dakota Zelmer,
Sheridan Alfred Bath,
Mary Beth Bray,
Winston Alvarenga Matz,
Stella Anderson,
Kevin Isley,
Julian Wang,
Jessica Orozco Ramos,
Severin Madsen,
Jennifer Parman,
Daniel Robinette,
Brittany Garvey,
Kyle Dozier,
Jesse Curley,
Jordan Black,
Miriam Isabel Hernandez,
Teresa Zaragoza,
Emily Brewster,
Haley Palafox,
Bethany Vasquez,
Connor Grant,
Damian Ford,
Isaac Mitz,
Patricia Ford Esparza,
Rachel Simmons,
Travis Lyon,
Jillian Wakowski,
Patrick Anderson,
Brianna Fielding,
McCole McCarthy,
Sophia Pacheco Pearl,
Stacy Meyer,
Colette Edge,
Amber Hoyt,
Madison Hanson,
Aaron Abbott,
Taylor Santee,
Kaylee Kessel,
Taylor Jones,
Tara Ladwig,
Cameron Dwyer,
Nicole Flory,
Zachary Troffler,
Michael Lund,
Grace Elizabeth Haven Hancock,
Hannah Johnson,
Brandon Jensen,
Daniel Trudeau,
Majid Badri,
Brittany Goff,
Casey Johnson,
Danya Gadley,
Daisy Esquivel,
Kingston Fernandez,
Janae Fugate,
Chris Yand,
Danielle Piper,
Mitchell Hersey,
Jerry Riddle,
Ben Stevens,
Bailey Beauchart,
John Weeks,
Griselda Larios,
Madeline Dahl,
Elizabeth Vaca,
Matthew Wellner,
Nicole Adams,
Trevor Vaught,
Tiffany Walker,
Dallas Dalla,
Trevor Byman,
Brennan Jordan,
Daisy Nova,
Madison Lease,
Lubov Mirza,
Charles Saint,
Ida Hardarovich,
Joshua Hibbett,
Carolyn Mutwa,
Courtney Hoyle,
Sylvia Muro Escalante,
Aaron Allman,
Sambu Jame,
Eleanor Schultz,
Alexis Maleli,
Andrew Ludicky,
Brittany Newell,
Will Heward,
Alexandra Pilskens,
Jeffrey Russell,
Anna Gaines,
Lori Hustis,
Annie Rose Elias,
Matthew Trejo,
Maria Namudu,
Donald Cooper,
Rebecca Epperson,
Jason Lawton,
Evelyn Lopez Davila,
Brendan Nelson,
Kayla Wilder,
Sarah Burton,
Alita Julik,
Ora McAlinden,
Brittany Cruz Morillo,
Mario Pagulian,
Rita Garza,
Manar Ahmed Abalushi,
Eureka Linares,
Ahmed Elman Hali,
Guadalupe Flores,
Mosen Mosen,
Kelsey Firth Clute,
Taylor Sheldon,
Christina Rodriguez,
Leslie McPherson,
Emily Belton,
Elizabeth Torres,
Morgan Stevenson,
Jordan Howarth,
Samantha Walter,
Andrea Finch,
Fabiola Torres,
Popo Lam,
Kyle Farley,
Ashley Haley,
Bettina Gonzaga,
Trevor Bates,
Robin Hansen,
Laurel Muckey,
Aaliyah Carrillo,
Alondra Robles,
Macy Turnbow,
Mackenzie Jorgensen,
Kyle Wood,
John Leonard,
Christopher Liss,
Charles Williams,
Tyler Devaney,
Linda Tran,
Claire Deal,
Rachel Bailey,
Leah Emmert,
Riley Moss,
Karen Preet Ball,
Riley Caulfield,
Jasmine Ball,
Hayden Kays Erdman,
Joey Schmidt,
Corin Tipton,
Alyssa T,
Christian Vanier,
Cassandra Wahlberg,
Kojo Awaji,
Amara Huber,
Sierra Tretra,
Elena Peters,
David Dinsmore III,
Madison Williams,
Zachary Smith,
Riley Christensen,
Spencer LaHoy,
Carissa Bucher,
Spencer Boyd,
Antonia Tandy,
Conrad Borden,
Sarah Burke,
Johnny Wynn,
Bailey Rasmussen,
Leslie Beltran,
Rebecca Calloway,
Alexis Jackson,
Nicholas Oswald,
Jordan Johnson,
Lisa Burnett,
Mitzi Cruz Enriquez,
Taylor Nose,
Alejandra Gutierrez,
Richard Hudson,
Kaylin Hampton,
Brenna Labriola,
Kylie Smith,
Brooke Stoner,
Jake Conklin,
Julian Goldman,
Dominique DeRosso,
Matthew Ross,
Kira Conway,
Kellen O'Connor,
Rebecca Podzas,
Nico Balaco,
Megan Luang,
Nicholas Sally,
Michael McDermott,
Catherine Ross,
Emily Tortolat,
Courtney Cracy,
Taylor Comfort,
Ashley Clark,
Tamara Davies,
Caleb Weber,
Sarah Iverson,
Evan Curry,
Kayla Crane,
Emily Matson,
Samantha Johnson,
Sana Wright,
Alexis Yonser,
McKenna Palmer,
Kayla Groby,
Matt McGee,
Natalie Adams,
Yasmin Woofy,
Ruby Palomino,
Luke Hollister,
Josie Zabala,
Jonah Marquith,
Maria Jackson,
Colton Steinke,
James Summer,
Patrick Barish,
Amy Strickland,
Alexander Clark,
Tori Edmondson,
Ian Smay,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, major in accounting. Blake Clanton,
Vanessa Mickman,
Andrew Putnam,
Taylor Kodomo,
Ahmed Mimish,
Emma Jerome,
Catherine Reitzel,
Brianna Childress,
Danielle Coleman,
Aijane Savels Taylor,
Twyla Godwin,
Emma Epperly,
Angela Smolder,
Braden Johnson,
Rosemary Fucher,
Brooke Wolford,
Barbara Wametha,
Alex Scully,
Jake Nixon,
Brandy Davis,
Tanner Jensen,
Garrett Hall,
Randingo Jobs,
Rigoberto Loreto,
Elizabeth Evans,
Omar Palomino,
Shanna Leone,
Brandon Good,
Regent Ma,
Jamie Midkiff,
Terrell Victorian,
Mizgana Demisi,
Katie Early,
Matthew Statura,
Gina Merritt,
Marcus Fonelius,
Sonia Chamda.
John Fitzgibbon,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in entrepreneurship. David Kurz,
Paul Sluss,
Alex Pollitt.
Alex Conley,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in finance. Nicholas Kopp,
Wendy Zabalas,
Kevin Poole,
TJ Sexton,
Juan Varela,
Riley Pheasant,
Eric Hines,
Trevor Spetz,
Cody Miller,
Jake Dyer,
Joey Blacker,
James Metellus,
Dylan Rollins,
Casey Boyce,
Kimber Nunez,
Nyankri Chincharit,
Tyler Garcia,
Joshua Krebs,
Carolyn Vadino,
Ryan Underwood,
Abdullah Al-Zajali,
Kyle Munley,
Hamoud Al-Mukhani,
Scott Weir,
Ali Almonar,
Davis Kavanaugh,
Prestanika Bindang,
Colin Mayer,
Scott Lee,
Rylan Hewitt,
Jundong Liu,
Stephen Perrin,
Shengyi Sun,
Sean Dolan,
Xiao Zhang,
John Ildefonso,
Zhexing Xia,
Daniel Rouche,
Jidong Ma,
Jason Du Bois,
Gabe Johnson,
Michael Hagan,
Dave Darlene,
Alexander Svensson,
Kyle Hendricks,
Gunnar Byrne,
Brennan Ball,
Joshua Buchanan,
Sean Pilgrim,
Zachary Larson,
Harris Turner,
Brent Isaacson,
Maximilian Yeager,
Matthew Hunt,
Cody Collister,
Henry Wheaton,
Jingting Lee,
Jacqueline Beiruti,
Shubi Ji,
Ali Musabi,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in management. Danielle Chiarti,
Hassan Al Nasser,
Marisa Locke,
Ryan Chapman,
Jordan Rauch,
Valerie Hogan,
Megan O'Neill,
Brian Smith,
Olivia Brown,
Mitchell Stone,
Jerry Guevara,
Cooper Danby,
Liuba Kolznik,
Toshua Hickman,
Brenna King,
Joseph Loizo,
Lucy Robelin.
Nolan Siger,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in International Business. Victoria Cannon.
Tyler Lors,
Mohan Mejingi.
Julia Schneider,
Mohammed Al-Gahamdi.
Kelly Sindelar,
Hamid El-Zajali.
Ryan Wheeler,
Enshi Lee.
Lindsay Brockway,
Chunxing Zhang.
Tim Manhart,
Amanda Skursky.
John Loss,
Ashley Neville.
Christopher Heering,
Chantel Bartel.
Casey Cooper,
Caitlin Diaz.
Bilal Albabayati,
Michael Heslett.
Brandon Hamilton,
Deanna Barton.
Jack Best,
Karsten Schulteis.
Nathan Bell,
Yamini Nuchatela.
Trey Benson,
Nolan Muska.
Jay Wyrick,
Joshua Kahn.
Casey Hansen,
Angela Kenworthy.
Luis Ramirez,
Justin Tibbs.
Tacona Sadoff,
Andrew Stern.
Edgar Gonzalez,
Brian Hensley.
Enrique Boris,
Quinn Saito.
Ramon Morphine,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business with a major in Management Information Systems. Benjamin Sheff.
Joshua Grimm,
David Jones.
Hassan Asfanfari,
Justin Overton.
Ravut Vorn,
Riley Drinkwine.
Huey Wynn,
Clinton Anderson.
Ahmed Al-Arami,
Kyle Harrington.
Ahmed Al-Zakwani,
Tyler Coxey.
Bryson Miller,
Emmy Ayala.
Brian Keniston,
Adam Jenks.
Garrett Gollinger,
Garrett Lawler.
Tariq Aid Alotibi,
Mitko Tanev.
Moeen Kazavar Rabi,
Nathan Hebner,
Nels Connectel,
Mark Crabtree,
Christina Rickstalis,
Joseph Hardy,
Derek Clark,
Wyatt Antoine,
Benjamin Herman,
Grant Crower,
Kyle Harbison,
Conrad Hill,
Thuan Duong,
Sarah Shear.
Jeffrey Fonda.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in marketing. Colum Davies,
Dane Iruturi Taganyena,
Alex Prather,
Jonah Wagner,
Jordan Kercheval,
Benjamin Lamb,
Emma Del Bosha,
Carlos Burleson,
Jordan Surma,
James Davies,
John Hunt,
Tyler Lee,
Kyung Hyun Lee,
Connor McRae,
Callie Ochoa,
Jacob Sadoyan,
Rohan Imbao,
Daniel Koberstein,
Caitlin Van Sis.
Solomon Iguanwu.
Elsa Lindsay.
Ashdeep Mahane.
James Fay.
Brendan Locke.
Landon Pedersen.
Samuel Smith.
Taylor Edmondson.
Christian Azevedo.
Jillian Hewitt.
Jacob Bogan.
Madeline Hanshoe.
Joshua Meyer.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality Business Management. Stephanie Ancio.
Alexander Elwell.
Abigail Kerr.
Dylan Bro.
Abigail Fenster.
Madeline Brockmeyer.
Bailey McInerney.
Kyle Wilkins.
Faith Buck.
Casey McIlvain.
Michael Calaboso.
Zachary Casper.
Carter Sharif.
Christopher Teft.
Josh Mimlitz.
Peter Chafoku.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality Business Management with a major in Wine Business Management. Alexandria Cromer.
Justin Jackson. Nolan Walsh. Musoad Afala. Faisal Asubai. Abdulrahman Alisa. Brandon Markham. Oliver Carson. Andrew Todd. Shrudga Maalavali. Edwin Flores. Nigel Haney. Jordan Helgeson.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hop the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. We always find our way back home.
Graduates of the final class of 2018, please stand. Back up again. You may now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying you've earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
Congratulations! time. Welcome to the amazing family of Crimson and Gray alumni. Now it's time to sing our favorite song, what? The Coug Fight song. Thank you, Butch. Let's get going. Fight, fight, fight for Washington State. Win the
Everyone may now be seated.
Before we conclude our commencement ceremony, I want to thank all those working and volunteering today to make this a special day to our graduates, including Butch T. Cougar. Please join me in showing our appreciation with a round of applause for all of their efforts. This concludes our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party has departed and you're excused by the ushers. Honor Guard and Mace Bearer, please lead the recessional. And go Cougs!